Wait for answers drags on for another day after back-to-back officer-involved shootings in Shreveport this week. The first Sunday evening when police say an armed man took off running from a traffic stop. They fought and he was fatally shot. Then yesterday afternoon, you're looking at video of that scene. An officer responding to a shots fired call reports an armed man opened fire. They returned fire. That subject is recovering with life-threatening injuries tonight. Team coverage as we closely follow both investigations. Jasmine Franklin is live from Ochsner LSU Hospital, where one suspect is recovering. In Tamernite, live at Government Plaza in downtown, where protesters gathered once again demanding for answers from Sunday's incident. Let's begin with Jasmine. Short of state police saying the suspect exchanged gunfire with an officer, we're still waiting on additional details.
Yes, Doug, I'm here outside of Ochsner LSU Health, where, like you said, one person is in critical condition right now after that officer-involved shooting that took place yesterday. Now, LSP has not released many details surrounding this shooting. What we do know so far is that that person was armed. Now, what we do know also is that the Shreveport Police Department responded to a shots fired call yesterday around the La Ploma and Tulane Street just before 5 p.m. Now, that was when they arrived on scene. They did encounter an armed person, and during that, they did encounter shots were exchanged, and the subject was struck. Now, that subject is still right here at Ochsner LSU Health Shreveport with life-threatening injuries going on. Now, one person informed us, one viewer actually told us, some of the crossfire struck a nearby school where his granddaughter was attending class. His granddaughter was attending class there, and what we do know is that no one was injured in the school and that they were actually placed on lockdown during the shooting. They were the classroom was hit by some of the gunfire, but no one was hurt. Today I spoke with a woman who lives nearby that school, nearby that shooting scene where the officer-involved shooting took place, and she was too distraught to speak on camera. However, she does tell us that with this shooting that took place just feet away from her home, she fears for her life, and she's very fearful being at her home.
It was really frightening, to tell you the truth, because I didn't know which way the shots was coming from. It was kind of scary because it had never happened in this area. I don't know. I've been over here about 16 years at the most. It didn't sound like a war zone.
Now, Louisiana State Police is still investigating this, and we will keep you updated as any new developments come in. Live in front of LSU Health Shreveport, I'm Jasmine Franklin.
Well, after Sunday's officer-involved shooting, family, friends, and others gathered in protest over the shooting death of Joseph Taylor by police. On Monday, they did so at Shreveport Police Headquarters. Yesterday and today, they converged on Government Plaza. They want answers. KSLA News 12's Tamer Knight live at Government Plaza. You were at today's protests. So far, the only thing released by SPD or state police was that Taylor was armed, running from a traffic stop, and fought with officers. But obviously, protesters want to know more.
Yeah, Doug, as you mentioned, I'm right here at Government Plaza, where things were pretty heated earlier today, where many gathered demanding answers from city officials. Now, one of the victims in this officer-involved shootings that's happened over the last 48 hours, Joseph Dwayne Taylor's family say he stood on business. Now, they plan to stand on business until they get the answers to what happened to him the night of April 23rd. Taylor has it's important to know that Taylor has two large cases pending with the Caddo courts, one being multiple counts of illegal possessions of firearms, and he also has a previous arrest for numerous other felony arrests, including carrying a concealed weapon by a convicted felon. But Taylor family says they want to know the cause of the initial traffic stop. They want body camera footage. They want to hear from the mayor and Shreveport Police Chief Wayne Smith. Taylor's mom says she couldn't be more proud of the way the community has come together to rally for her son.
Our family gonna always be here for us, no matter what the situation is. You know, want to call, they coming. So for them to be here with us today, we love them. We appreciate them for everything they're doing for us at this time of need. We just love our family.
KSLA has reached out to Louisiana State Police, Shreveport Police Department, and local city officials, and we have not heard any new developments about this case except for the ones that Doug mentioned, which is that Taylor was armed in a video that's circulating on Facebook. As we learn more, we'll continue to keep you updated on air and on our KSLA News 12 app. Right now at Government Plaza, Tamer Knight, KSLA News 12.